Hi, my name is Virginia. I'm the founder of Awareness Coaching. Today we're here for the second edition of Interviewing the Zodiac. I'm here with Byron Ross, my favorite Capricorn, to discuss what being a Capricorn is like. Hi Byron, and thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Well, the point of this interview is really to help people understand what Capricorn is like. If you have a Capricorn in your life, hopefully this interview will give you an inner look at what goes on inside the mind of a Capricorn. So we're just going to ask you a few questions and ask you to be your natural self.
Okay.
Awesome. So, Mr. Capricorn, what do you find fun?
Staying active and being productive. So, taking care of business, whether it's work, projects around the house, getting things done, obviously staying active, playing sports, working out, riding motorcycle, playing drums, anything that involves being active.
Active. Awesome. Capricorn, active. Got it. So let me ask you this. Do you prefer to have flexibility in your schedule?
Yes and no.
Okay, explain.
So, no, because I like structure and knowing what I'm doing. Yet at the same time, I like to be able to change my mind and not do that.
Okay. But overall, you would say that your life and your schedule is
way more structured than flexible. That is for sure.
Perfect. Well, that answers my second question. How do you feel about structure?
I love structure. I thrive off structure. I think it's very important. It allows me to get things done. I know what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, where I'm going, when I'm coming, when I'm not. So yes, I love structure.
Okay, so we like structure. How do we feel about discipline?
Oh, discipline is everything. I believe you don't really have anything unless you learn to be disciplined in some way, shape, or form. Whatever it is you're doing, in my opinion, requires discipline to have success. You know, because that sets your schedule, sets up your life, just everything that's in it, in my opinion, requires discipline.
Perfect. So we've got productive, structured, and disciplined so far for Capricorn.
Yes.
Amazing. I love it. Now let's talk about maturity. Would you say that you matured early or were you a late bloomer?
Early, for sure. I believe a lot of that came from just being aware and paying attention to others, listening instead of speaking for the most part.
Okay.
And so that made me very aware of what was going on, and I think made me a little more mature at an early age.
Okay. Would you say that your pace is fast or slow? Or, you know, what's your preferred pace?
Kind of somewhere in the middle. Like even when I walk, I take my time. I'm like not in a hurry because I have a schedule. I'm disciplined. I'm ahead of time. I'm going to get there. So I'm kind of like on cruise control. Like, I guess some people say I'm like a shark. I just cruise along.
Okay.
I know where I'm going, know what I'm doing, and I'm ahead and I'm disciplined. So
I love it. Disciplined, structured, slow paced.
Yes.
What would you say your friends know you for?
Being disciplined.
Okay.
Being structured. Very consistent. You know, things like that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now we've added consistency, maturity, disciplined, productivity, and structure to your repertoire as a Capricorn.
Yes.
I love it. Do you make decisions quickly?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm either in or I'm out. I know right away, depending on what it is. If I'm in, I'm in. If I'm out, it's a hard no. And there's no change in that.
So if you decide to say yes, what happens?
Then I commit 100% because your word and discipline, if I commit to it, I'm doing it. If it's a yes, I'm doing it.
All right. So now we've got commitments, consistency, disciplined, and productive.
Yes.
I love it. Perfect. Would you say that you prefer to travel or be at home?
I'll be at home.
Okay.
For sure. Like, I love my space, my stuff, and my environment where I can be comfortable and be Byron.
Got it. And do you like safety?
Oh, yeah. Which is why I like my space, my home,
Exactly.
my stuff, my things.
Perfect. So one last question, if you can share with my viewers to give them an insight into you. Would you say that you're someone that likes to self-reflect?
Oh, daily. It's pretty much what I do all day. Thinking about how I show up in the world, how I interact with my clients, Just things that I've learned, which has shaped me as an adult now. Yeah, I self-reflect on those things, playing sports, life, what's going on in the world. I mean, just, yeah, self-reflect every single day. A lot.
Perfect. Well, I would say from an astrologer's point of view, you are a classic Capricorn. You have your Sun in Capricorn, you have your Mercury in Capricorn, your Mars in Capricorn. So for those of you out there that have Capricorns in your life, this is his normal state. So we cannot ask him to be something otherwise. What would you say is the thing you get the most heat about, or that you feel like people accuse you of, I guess you could say?
It's kind of like if I say no, people are like, well, how do you know? I'm like, shit, because I know. Like, I told you. Like, if I'm not into it, I'm not into it. And yeah, I think people are always just shocked at how firm I stand on things. And they don't understand it. Like, how could you be so adamant? Because I know.
Because you know.
That's
Awesome.
why.
Perfect. So there you go. That is our version of Capricorn. Keywords, he hit every one of them. If I were to pull out the astrological Bible, discipline, consistency, reflection, commitment. Did I leave any out? Structured.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Check me out at awarenesscoach.net. Byron also has a website, byronrossfitness.com.